How would you like to learn a simple and effective technique for managing the heavy energy in intense interpersonal interactions and conflicts? That's the intention for this video in my monthly blog for LetMagicHappen.com. I'm Larry Burke, author of Let Magic Happen, Adventures in Healing with a Holistic Radiologist. And the approach we're going to be discussing today is included in Chapter 17 of the book. And it's also in the top 10 Mind, Body, Spirit self-healing techniques in the appendix. Now, I learned this approach from Juan Núñez del Parado, a Peruvian anthropologist turned shaman, who in turn learned it from his Quero teachers in the Andes, who are the descendants of the Incas. When Juan came to Duke in 1995, he told us that when he got off the plane in this country, he noticed that intuitively that the energy field around people, or their egg or bubble, ended at the knees and wasn't connected to the earth. This technique will allow you to connect your energy to the earth and help you in managing the heavy energy, or in the Quechua language, the hucha, in an effective way. Now, usually when you're in an intense argument with someone, your initial impulse is to put your shields up and reflect the heavy energy they're sending to you back at them, and it just reverberates back in the space and often escalates. What if you took a different approach from this Andean tradition of opening the spiritual stomach, allowing the energy to be digested and flow into the earth through hollow tubes in your legs, thus recycling it in an effective way? The steps are rather simple. First, you need to recognize that you're in a heavy energy exchange and be mindful about that. And then second, set the intention to open your metaphorical spiritual stomach and let the energy pass through you and down into the earth through tubes, hollow tubes in your legs that have one-way valves, so the energy only goes down and does not come back up. And this way you're doing a service for the other person and also feeding the earth, as it will turn the heavy energy into compost. Then once you've done that, notice what impact it has on the interaction. Did it shift in any particular way? Now, I've taught this to many people over the years, and a couple years ago, a nurse from Duke who had learned it a decade ago came up and said, "Just wanted to thank you for teaching me the digesting heavy energy technique. I use it every day in the stressful hospital environment." Now, I'd be thrilled to hear from those of you who practice this technique now after watching the video as to what impact it has on your situation in the workplace or in the family. So post a comment on the blog, and while you're on the website, you can check out the April 2014 Let Magic Happen newsletter, which deals with a different type of energy, a more physical but still invisible energy, and that's the electromagnetic pollution that we're all dealing with in the environment these days, and particularly the people who are electrically hypersensitive. And if you sign up for the monthly newsletter, free subscription, you'll get the free gift of the top 10 Mind, Body, Spirit healing techniques, along with a little video like this one for each one of the techniques illustrating it. And while you're there, check out my book and let magic happen. Thanks.